How's it going, guys? I got a box of well, I've opened a few, probably like 2 or 3 packs out of here the other day, just messing around. But anyways, I have mostly a full box of 89 tops, and I'm just gonna crack some up, and I'm really looking for uh, the big unit rookie card, Randy Johnson, and John Smoltz. There's a couple other cards in here. There is a Gary Sheffield rookie card. Uh, let's see, Gary Sheffield rookie. Obviously, there's a Nolan Ryan. Everybody looks for Nolan Ryans. What else is there? Jeffrey's rookie card. Well, he had an 88, some 88 cards, Donruss and such, but Jeffries has his first Topps card in here, so um, that's something to look forward to. Some people treat it as a rookie card. Definitely at least a first Topps, but yeah. And there's there's like a Mark McGuire card that people like and stuff. There's some decent cards, but we're really looking for the big unit, and John Smoltz are the two that I want to find. But of course we have lovely gum in this one. Excuse me. Alright, so we've got Howard Johnson, Jim Snyder, Greg Briley, Dennis Boyd, Donnell Nixon. Is it just me, or does that card look discolored? I don't know. Mitch Webster, Jesse Orosco, Ryan Sandberg, All-Star card, Frank Viola. Alright. So yeah, I've been kind of going through some of the different sets and just looking for rookies, and so far I've pulled absolutely everything I've wanted, just by buying like a box here and there of stuff. So let's see if we can. There's Mike Maddox. See if I can get the big unit in good shape, and there's a Ron Gant. Always some of the Braves that I remember. There's a Roberto Alomar. I don't think that's a rookie card. I think that's a second-year card, but I'm not sure. I'm not a complete expert on this, but I know a little bit. Let's see, 89, I was probably not quite 2 years old when this came out, and this gum does not want to come off. It's a Jack McDowell card. There we go. Alright. Oh, we got a Tom Glavine. That's a second-year card of Glavine. Harold Baines. Brady Anderson had a good career. It's a Andre Dawson record breaker card. Jack McDowell. So that wasn't a bad pack. Got a couple Hall of Famers. Alright, here we go. Larry Sheets. George Brett. There's a Julio Franco All-Star card. I've always been a fan of him. If you've watched any of my other videos, you would know that. Oh, hey, look on the back. It's got some residue on it. But we'll be getting to that card in a second. Yeah, so there's the Nolan Ryan, 89 Topps. Yeah, as you can tell, it's got some gunk on there. But anyways, never complain about Nolan Ryan cards. Wade Boggs. All-Star card. I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do with all these extra cards, because there's no way I'm going to keep them in my house. I don't really want these extras. I'll keep probably, a fraction of a percent of these cards. I just don't have the space. There's a BJ Surhoff. When was his rookie year? 87? It looks like 87. Very good utility player. Dave Martinez. Ryan Sandberg. Andres Galarraga. Looking for the big unit, and John Smoltz. Without gum, of course. It's got gum on it. I'd like to get another one, because... Alright, Larry Sheets. So today there was no baseball to watch. It was the day between, there were no ties that needed to be settled. Game 163s. There were, so just an off day for baseball, and we got wild card games tomorrow and Wednesday that I'll of course be checking out. Pretty exciting time for baseball. There's a Johnny Ray. John Kruk. And that's going to do it for that pack. Oops. I'm knocking the stack of cards over here. And there's Roger McDowell, used to be the Braves pitching coach, on the back. Frank White, Bobby Bonilla, Jim Fregosi, Lou Brock, Turn Back the Clock insert. There's Roger McDowell. Roger McDowell was a little bit of a hothead. Really let his tempers flare at times. Alright. Tony Fernandez, Dave Righetti. Eckersley. It's crazy to think about exactly how many cards they made in the late 80s, early 90s. I mean, the fact that you can still buy them for as cheap as they are is just really unfathomable. Like, I mean, some people think they made like millions of these cards rather than, I mean, it's just insane. The number of late 80s, early 90s cards. Andre Dawson. I mean, nearly killed the hobby. It, I think now with, the autographs and stuff that you can get in packs, it's kind of, got some excitement back. Baseball seems to be getting some excitement back. I don't know that I necessarily like how they're getting excitement back, because I feel like they're juicing the balls and trying to make more runs scored. I mean, I guess they feel like people find that to be more exciting. Now, for me, as somebody growing up playing baseball and loving the game, like I'm fine watching a 1-0 shutout pitching duel, but I guess, young people these days, they don't have the patience to just sit there and watch a good defensive game. Uribe. But I personally, kind of sad to see some of those days go where they're changing so much to speed up the game and get more runs scored. They're trying to cut down on pitching changes late in the game. Next year, they're cutting down on the big rosters in September, all to try to make the game go faster. Which, I'm not upset that they're trying to do that. Just at the expense some of the rules, I feel like the game is changing too much, and they're really taking the manager out a little bit. The fact that a pitcher has to pitch to 3 batters, if you're familiar with the rule changes, next year pitchers will have to pitch to a minimum of 3 batters or finish an inning before you can make another pitching change. So, for instance, if, Freddie Freeman's up to bat and you bring in a lefty to face him and he doesn't get him out, you can't go in and bring in a righty for Josh Donaldson. You have to keep that lefty in there. And I just feel like it's going to change the game so much. It's going to take a lot of that back and forth. There's a Robin Ventura draft pick card. It's cool. Yeah, it's just going to change the game so much. I don't know that I'm a fan of that. They took away, just in the last few years, they took away throwing to walk a guy. Now you can just point to first and he takes his walk. Which, I was kind of sad to see that. I'm actually going to take this and these John Wathan cards and send them to Eric Jabs for Fan Mail Friday, just because, just to troll him a little bit. But anyways, they've just changed so much in the last few years. Steve Avery rookie card. If you just look at the home runs hit, it's pretty obvious they've juiced the balls or done something to the baseballs, because I think the Yankees and the Twins hit over 300 home runs this year. At least the Twins did. I know the Yankees were at 299. And with a few games left, so I'm pretty sure they got there. It's pretty insane that every year home run records are getting broken. It's not like, every so often. It's every year. So I think Verlander's right. And he's a pitcher. He's the one that has to deal with the juice balls and his ERA going up. And I've always wondered, how does that affect stats? Roger Clemens, for like Tony Gwynn, Cooperstown and all, like when you're looking at people's overall stats, when they start juicing balls and all, like ERAs are going to go up. So like when you're comparing a guy that pitched, obviously a guy that pitched in the steroid era, it was tough for them because you had people taking so many illegal drugs, but you're comparing 2 guys and they pitched in 2 different eras and the rules are so different. Balls are different. It really changes things. Paul Molitor, Denny Martinez. But y'all let me know in the comments if you guys like what baseball is doing with the rules, or I guess in my opinion, if they get more people watching the game, that's not a bad thing, but they just shouldn't, they should count the cost at least at what they may be doing to the game. There's another Ryan, Dale Murphy, BJ Surhoff. Still haven't seen that Randy Johnson. I'm going to see the big unit here in a second. We got quite a few more packs left. Hopefully we'll finish up by, before this video is 20 minutes long or so. So it won't take too much longer. Ryan Sandberg, Andres Galarraga. I saw that Future Stars and I thought it was a Gary Sheffield, but It was not. His is a Future Stars card in this set. Alright, Ron Darling. Alright. Let's keep on rolling. There's David Wells on the back. Good old Ozzie Smith. Never complain about an Ozzie Smith card. David Wells. Oral Hershiser. Alright, come on. Let's find the, we haven't found a Smoltz or Randy Johnson. There's a Jose Canseco. Splintering Gum. 30-year-old gum. Alright. So, Kirk Gibson. Looks like we got about 6 packs left. See if we can find it here. I don't know if I'm going to go out and keep buying, more 89 tops just to get it. Just to get a big unit and a Smoltz that I open. But, if I buy another box for $10 or so, I'll take a chance at it. Get a good deal on a wax pack. Wax box, another Ozzie. Alright, last little bit here. Maybe like the other video, it'll come down to the wire. Last pack, when I pulled the chipper rookie, it was the very last pack. So Jack Morris. Alright, here we go. Jim Leyland. I haven't seen a Sheffield either. I very seriously doubt these packs are searched, really. I mean, they could be, but there's no money in 89 tops. It's like the earlier 80s that you have to worry about being searched because they'll have, some expensive cards in them. These packs, if you search these, you're just wasting your time. It looks like I'm not going to pull anything out of here, actually. Maybe the Nolan Ryan will be the best card I pulled. Tom Glavine. I saw Glavine for a second, and I was thinking Smoltz, Harold Baines. Yeah, these packs are kind of identical from earlier ones. Yeah. All right, last pack. Let's hope we can get the Smoltz or the big unit here. All right. Come on. Let's get one of them. We haven't even seen Gary Sheffield rookie. Well, I guess that's going to do it. So, right at 20 minutes. But anyways, maybe I'll have some better luck next time. Thanks for watching, y'all. Take care.